Are you thinking about relocating possibly to the Middle Tennessee area? You know, a lot of times when people are looking at making a move, they can be so overwhelmed with information and trying to figure out what's right and whether the Middle Tennessee area is even the right fit for them. So if you're in that place, stay tuned because I'm going to be giving you a couple of steps to hopefully help you navigate to find out whether this is the right location for you. And even if it's not, this can apply if you're looking in other locations as well. So stay tuned because that's what we're talking about in today's video. Everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caitlyn Martin and I'm a local Nashville real estate agent and founder of the Caitlyn Martin team, powered by Weikert Realtors, the Andrews Group. I specialize in helping out-of-staters looking to relocate to the Middle Tennessee area. Now, if this is your first time stopping by my channel, thank you so much. Please feel free to click subscribe down below so that you are notified anytime I release new video content all about making the move to the Middle Tennessee area. So if you are somebody that is thinking about possibly relocating to the Middle Tennessee area, we're going to be talking about steps to hopefully reduce overwhelm so that you can hopefully navigate this process with a little less stress, a little less overwhelm, and actually really get to the end result that it is that you're looking for. So I know a lot of times when people are looking to make the move, whether it's here, whether it's Texas, whether it's Florida, one of the biggest things that I like to ask people, first off, is their why. Why are they wanting to move? What are the motivations? What are the problems? Or what are the things that they really are motivating the move? Like, what are those things? And in order to solve whatever problem it's creating or whatever, you know, whatever the solution is that they believe the move will fix, what are those things that are non-negotiables for the new place that they relocate to? Are there financial motivations in place? Is it family motivations? Is it health motivations? Like, what are those things? Like, what has caused the conversation of a move to come up? And why is Middle Tennessee being considered? So getting really clear on what it is that looks like, because, you know, one of the biggest things is depending on what it is that you're looking for, Tennessee may be the perfect fit, or maybe there are things that are non-negotiables and it automatically knocks the Middle Tennessee area or Tennessee out of what it is that you're looking for. Now, if you find that what it is that you're seeking to solve or seeking a new solution for, whatever that criteria looks like, if Tennessee or the Middle Tennessee area is a match, then great, we're on to the next step. So one of the biggest things, one of the most overwhelming things is, you know, if you're watching this, you're watching it on YouTube, which means that you are searching for information about the Middle Tennessee area. So you can search and search and search all over the internet trying to get answers. And, you know, between my content, and I know that there's a lot of content out there, my hope and my goal is always that this content is going to be very useful in helping you start to make those decisions as to whether the Middle Tennessee area is right for you or not. But once you've come across the content and you feel like so far the Middle Tennessee area is checking off what it is that you're looking for, generally the next big piece that can be overwhelming for folks is, okay, but where? Where do we want to be? Where are the neighborhoods that we should be looking at? Or where within the Middle Tennessee community is going to be the best fit for us? And that is where I believe one of the most important steps is going to be, first, finding a realtor that you trust. And a lot of times what I hear when people reach out is them saying, well, I don't want to take up much of your time and I don't know that we're going to do this yet. But my ultimate goal is to be the best resource for you to help you make that decision of whether the Middle Tennessee area is right for you or not. And so we've had families come in and they go through what I call my signature Recon process, which is super helpful in determining, yes, that this is where you want to be and where within Middle Tennessee you want to be. But we've also had folks come in and they go through and they say, you know what, like, this just isn't what we're looking for. And you know what? That is okay. Like at the end of the day, I truly want to be as helpful as possible to the people that are looking and help them make the right decision, because at the end of the day, like I just want people to do what is best for their family. And if it is landing here in the Middle Tennessee area, that is fantastic. And if it's not, guess what? That's okay too. So I just mentioned my signature Recon process. So reach out to me if you have determined that you feel like I would be a fit for you. And then from there, what we do is we jump on a Zoom call. We are talking through what it is that you're looking for between what you want in a community, what you want in a house, what you want your lifestyle to look like. Because that's the other part that I feel like sometimes can be missed, is what do you want what is important to your current lifestyle that you want to continue in your lifestyle when you move to your new location. So we are talking through all of that within our Zoom call. Then I'm always going to suggest, especially even if you have made a trip to the Middle Tennessee area before, if you've not done the actual like boots on the ground work to drive around and figure out what is the best fit for you, I'm going to suggest you make a trip. Generally, I like to suggest that that trip is anywhere from 3 to 5 or 7 days, depending on what you can do. Can it be less than 3 days? Yes. However, the way that we like to operate throughout our signature process is really a two-step system, because it's meant to take you from a wide view of making sure that we cover our bases and what it is that could be a fit for you. And then once we go from step 1, step 2 is really starting to narrow it down to get a much more clear picture on what that dream looks like for when you make the move to the Middle Tennessee area. So I always suggest planning a trip for a time that works best for you so that we can get that on our calendars as soon as possible. So once we have all of that information, we're going to be talking through the things that you need to know for your trip. But once you're here, we have a map laid out for you in terms of how to best explore the area based on what it is you're looking for. So we take that and we allow you to go at your own pace to explore and figure out what fits you best. But the other thing, I mentioned lifestyle, is we're going to include lifestyle suggestions within it, because at the end of the day, if you are somebody that really enjoys going to farmers markets on the weekends, or if you really enjoy getting out for hikes, we're going to include where those closest lifestyle features are, so that if you want to and at your leisure, you can go and check those things out so that you can see, does this fit, or is this in line with what I'm envisioning if we make this move to the Middle Tennessee area. So again, we're giving you this map, we're giving you a guideline in terms of really how to explore the area to figure out where you fit best. We're also adding in lifestyle components so you can see what your life would look like if you lived here. Because at the end of the day, even though you're purchasing a home, you're purchasing a property, it's all about how you're going to live there. And the house can be fabulous, but if it's not catering to your lifestyle, often that's going to, be a dissatisfier. And so I really want people to feel like they have found, by the time that their trip comes to an end, that they have found the parts of town that are most attractive to them, the neighborhoods or the communities that are most attractive to them, along with how it best fits into their lifestyle. And so we work through that, and generally in a two-step process where we are meeting. We're also seeing houses during this process. That's generally part of step 2, because we first want to identify where you want to be, but then we want to go in and identify, what does the housing look like? What can you get for your money? Can you envision your life here? Does it fit your lifestyle? So that's what we're doing during that signature Recon trip. And then after your trip, before you go home, or even after you get home, just depending on what works best for your schedule, we are doing a debrief, figuring out, okay, is this where you want to be? Is it everything that you envision? And if it is, from there, we're looking at what do the next steps look like in terms of actually making that move a reality. Whether that's going to be doing virtual showings, whether you're going to be coming back in town to do the home search. But really, once you do the Recon trip, we have a much more clear picture of what we need to do in terms of that next phase of really getting you where you want to be. The other thing that I want people to know is that It doesn't matter whether you are looking to move in a month or whether it's a year, year and a half, 2 years down the road, because we've worked with all different timelines. You know, if it's a shorter timeline, we absolutely can handle it. But if it's a longer timeline, we are more than happy to work with that too. You know, because again, we've done it all. And at the end of the day, our ultimate goal is to make sure that no matter what, you end up in the place that is going to it's going to fulfill the dream. It is going to be that great solution for the reason why you made the move in the first place. Like, we always want our folks to absolutely love where they live. And so that doesn't mean that there's a timeline put on it by any means. It's just however long the process takes, that's how long it takes. If it has to go fast, it can go fast. If it needs to take its time and find the right place, it can do that too. So really, when you are trying to sort through what it is that you're looking for, you know, I've talked with people before where they're like, oh, we came in town just to explore on our own before reaching out, and that's okay. But my goal at the end of the day is to be the best resource. And so what I want to do is to be able to help guide you to make the best use of your time while you're here, so that hopefully we can find what would be the right fit in terms of the right area, the right home style, you know, the right community. I want to help be able to give you tools instead of, you know, because I know that people will get here, they'll get on like Zillow or Realtor and they'll start punching in addresses and they'll just do their own thing, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, if you are really wanting someone to help guide you through the process, to help you get more clarity and really focus in on how to make sure that this is the right move and how to find the right communities for what it is that you're looking for, that is absolutely what we are here for. So again, this is going to be a little bit more general, because the great thing is it's not always a one size fits all for everybody. You know, we do customize our process based off of what our clients are needing, but this is a great first place to start, is first getting very, very clear on what, you know, the problems or what's precipitating the move. Does the Middle Tennessee area seem to be a match from what you can tell on research? And then from there, connecting with me or connecting with somebody else that you feel comfortable with, you feel like would be a great fit. And then from there, what we do is we help our clients walk through our signature Recon process, so that we can then take the overwhelm out of it, because we want to help you start wide, cast the net wide on what it is that you're looking for, and then from there really help you narrow down. So that way, once you found the right place, you don't have to wonder whether there were other options or did you explore everything. We want to make sure that we are leaving no stone unturned through the start of the process, so that you can feel really confident in your decision once you find what fits best for you and your family, that you feel like you've done the adequate research and you know exactly, you didn't leave anything out, and that you are confident and absolutely love where you live. So I really hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, if you're ready to start that conversation, then there's going to be a link down below. Click it where you can go ahead and book a Zoom call with me, and we will start the process of seeing if Middle Tennessee is a good fit for you. If you're not quite ready for that, if you're still in the research phase, that is okay too. There is a free Nashville relocation guide located down below. Again, my name is Caitlyn Martin. I'll see you next time.